Hi, I'm Shelby Robinson. I've been with Williams & Fudge now for about a year and a half, and two things that help me get to my monthly goal are dedication and thinking outside the box. For dedication, you have to be willing to put in the work to do it. You have to remember it's quality work over quantity work. And then for thinking outside the box, the account's going to get paid, the consumer is going to pay it, but what is going to keep them from breaking their payment series with you over breaking it with somebody else? How you speak to your consumer is going to guarantee if you're going to have a broken payment in 3 months when times get tough, or if they're never going to break a payment with you. That is the two things that help me get to my month goals. Happy holidays, and thank y'all for listening.
I've been in the collection industry for almost 2 years as both a collector and a manager. My most important tip to give to collectors is to always stay positive. In an industry with so much negativity, it can be hard at times, but having a positive and can-do attitude is infectious, and you'll see that change in your consumers. As well as that, putting your mind on a serving and or a helping mindset rather than a payment mindset will also increase your success in sales and decrease your complaints ultimately.
Hey everyone, Diana from Checkmark Collections, and my tip for collectors would be for those of us who are bilingual, when you get a debtor on the phone, do not assume that they want to speak in that different language. Give them the option of English or Spanish, Creole, whatever it is that you're able to speak. Sometimes it can come off as offensive, and we want to do our best to avoid that.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian. I'm the collections manager here at Markham Associates, and I just wanted to take a minute to speak to you about one of the things that's really led to the success of us as an agency, and that's the focus that we put on communication. Not just with our debtors, but with our team as well. By actively listening, understanding, and acknowledging what our debtors are going through, we're showing them empathy, which breaks the stereotypical assumptions of debt collectors in general. By choosing our words, we can easily avoid triggering circumstances that could lead debtors to turn a conversation quickly in the wrong direction. But just as we can do that, we can take a negative situation and turn it into a successful resolution. With our staff, it really deepens the relationships that we have with each of our employees, and that's just going to lead to an increase in their productivity. And when it all comes down to it, that's really what we're looking for anyway. So as long as we're speaking clearly and concisely with them, we're setting smart goals with them, if they know exactly where they need to reach, it's going to be easy for them to hit it with our motivation. Always check your tone and your ego. A lot of people can make mistakes. They happen every day to the best of us. But it's how we avoid making those mistakes happen again by the way that we approach them with who has made those mistakes. And above all else, we just have to remember, it's not always what we say, but how we say it that can really make a difference.
Hey, I'm James with Checkmark Collections, and I'm here today to bring you my surefire way to close a deal with a consumer that you're having a very tough time with. One of the things that I like to do very often really is to evaluate the call when they come in, look at the demographics, how many attempts that I've made to speak to this person. Have I ever spoken to this person before? A lot of times, we're trying to close that deal. We've had a hard time. If you're running into these issues, try a second voice. It usually works for me. Sometimes you may have somebody who's an older individual, or their geographic location may hinder you from being able to close that deal, and someone else in your office may have the capability to do that. So be attentive, pay attention to what's going on with the account, evaluate the situation as is, look at the demographics, and when in doubt, get that second voice. It's worked for me more times than not, and it's a surefire tool to help increase your close ratio. Okay? Thank you. Talk to you guys later.
I've been with Debt Recovery Solutions for going on 13 years now, and I have been in collections for about 20 years. I think to be a great collector and to reach your goals consistently, I feel you need to listen and be sensitive to your consumers' needs. And I think you need to be transparent and knowing all options available. Be confident and honest at the same time. And I do feel at that time you will get your clients' accounts paid in full every time. And with that being said, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for your time.